I'm looking outside my window. I try to see where my luck goes. I just don't know how it slips out. There must be some kind of plan.
We are just hopping right into the video today. No time for an intro. If you are new though, you should subscribe to my channel to join the family. I would really appreciate it. And also check out my Instagram. As you guys saw, I like to wake up and make my bed. That is step one of being organized and just like feeling good and starting the day off right. Following that, I like to turn on my diffuser with some essential oil in it. I find that this really helps wake up my senses and also just like make my environment smell really good, so I like to do that. And I do like to have a little bit of breakfast in the morning, so I'm just making myself a little protein shake. I just use unsweetened almond milk and then add in a, I don't know, this scoop amount of the protein powder, and then I just blend it up. In order for myself to have a productive day, I definitely need to eat something in the morning, or else I just get really hangry and kind of just sluggish, if that makes sense. So I always like to make sure I have at least a protein shake in the morning to get me going. And I also like to have a cup of water on my desk when I'm reading emails, so once I make my breakfast, I go ahead and sit down and just start my to-do list. This is pretty much what I do every single morning during the week, is I, get myself all situated in my desk, and then I like to open up my journal, and this is one of those journals that you write in every single day, and it asks you a question for 3 years. I've mentioned this before, but I love it, and I have not missed a day yet, so yeah, I just fill that out, answer the question. It's pretty fun. And then after that, I like to go ahead and actually write my to-do list. I do this every single day and just write out a list of all the tasks that I need to complete. So typical things you'll find on my to-do list are like filming and editing, obviously, and posting on Instagram and just social posts in general, as well as like doing dishes and washing my hair. Yes, I write that down because it's very important and sometimes I need a reminder. And I don't know, other stuff like I said, dishes or vacuuming or grocery shopping, all those kind of things I like to put on my to-do list, and it's just really satisfying checking them off once they're done. Once I have my to-do list all written out, I move on to adding anything I need to into my planner. And if you guys haven't seen my planner routine that I did a couple of videos back, I will have it linked down below. You can see how I did my monthly spread and just kind of how I like to use my stickers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I take the time to add in anything I need to. Once I've got a good rhythm going with my workflow, I like to go ahead and take a break and get myself ready for the day. So obviously I'm brushing my teeth and I was wearing self-tanner, so I went ahead and took a body shower to rinse that off. Whenever I'm trying to have a super productive day, I always like to, get fully ready, get dressed. Well, not right now. I'll do that later. And also just apply a little bit of makeup because I find that it really helps me get started on my day, and also just makes me feel a little bit better. So that is what I'm going to do, just show you guys my minimal makeup routine. And I'm really excited because I'm working with Marcelle on this video. I love this brand so much, so I'm really excited to be trying out a couple of their new products. These are the City Tinted Cream and also the matching concealer. So that's what I'm going to be trying out in today's video, and I'm also going to be taking the City Challenge where I answer some of the questions that they have provided me with, and we can kind of go through them. Just to give you guys a rundown, I'm going to be using the shade light to medium. I'll read you some of the facts from the box. So it has SPF 25, which is awesome. It protects your skin from environmental stressors, offers immediate and long-term hydration benefits, provides anti-dull radiant complexion, and tightens pores. And also on the front it says it's for all skin types, which is great, and it's hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested. So that all sounds good to me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, let's go ahead and give this a try. So I've already cleansed my skin in the shower, so that's kind of the first step, and you can actually wear this product alone or you can use it under makeup, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just take this and kind of put it all over my face and then blend it out with my sponge, and we'll see how that goes. So the first one is, what is air pollution? And guys, I'm really bad at this kind of stuff, but I feel like air pollution is just like stuff from the gases, like from your car and industrial stuff. That's my best answer. It says air pollutants are mainly toxic microparticles which are derived from the exhaust gases produced by industrial activities. So I feel like I wasn't totally off. And it says they cause day after day micro-inflammations that weaken the skin's barrier. I think it was a good match. Oh, they also sent me the light one, or the fair one, so it does come lighter if you guys are curious, because normally I'm not this dark. Okay, so second question is, what are the impacts of pollution on my skin? I feel like when you think of pollution and you think of skin, you just think of like clogged pores and just like acne and just like stuff that is not not good. Causes the skin to become much more sensitive, dry, and prone to the appearance of redness. Skin complexion becomes duller and pores dilate. In addition, pigments and aggravation of acne appear in dry and oily skin types. Third question is, what are environmental stressors? I feel like environmental stressors are like harsh, like sun, gases, like the previous question. It says air pollution, extreme temperatures, obviously, artificial light, didn't know that one, UV rays, cigarette smoke, and exhaust fumes are all environmental stressors. Question number 4. What are the effects of environmental stressors on my skin? Like I said, I feel like that just like clogs pores and it's just not good. As for my first impression on the cream, I really like it. The color match was pretty good. It has fairly good coverage. I'm gonna go in with a second layer just because I want a little bit more, but it looks really lightweight and does a pretty good job of like blurring things out, if that makes sense. I'm not looking for like a full coverage look, but it's doing a pretty good job. I'm pretty impressed with it. And it like doesn't have a harsh smell, which is really nice. To answer question number 4, environmental stressors jeopardize skin health. Studies show that when our skin is exposed to many forms of environmental stressors, it ages more quickly and shows signs of fatigue. That makes sense. The last 2 questions are true or false, and the first one is true or false. Poor environmental conditions increase sebum, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, production. And true or false? I want to say true. Test results from a study on the effects of pollution on the skin demonstrate that poor environmental conditions increase sebum production. So that one was true. And the last one is true or false. Pollution is only present in urban areas, and I feel like that is false, and it is. Although pollution is present in a lower concentration than in urban areas, it is also present in rural areas. The increasing use of wood-fired heating systems in rural areas result in fine particles, air pollution. So there you go. That one is false, and those are all the questions. I feel like this product gives a really nice look to the skin. It looks really natural and light, which is what I've been like loving lately. So it looked really good. It doesn't have a super like dewy texture or anything. It's not like completely matte, but it's not like greasy or anything. So that's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the concealer. If I can find the right one, light to medium. Okay, let's go ahead, and I'm going to basically just apply this kind of under my eyes and then blend it out with my fingers, as well as put it on a couple of my spots if it matches. So let's do that. As for the claims of the concealer, it has vitamins E and C in it, and it also just like instantly covers dark circles and helps puffiness and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like with these types of concealers, it does a really good job of like covering your dark circles, which is nice because then you don't have to go in with a color corrector, which I tend to do most of the time. As I'm looking in the viewfinder, either the lighting or like something, it's making my under eyes look super bright, which isn't always bad. I really like the way it looks, and it looks really natural when I'm looking like in a mirror with daylight, and it blended out really nicely. It seemed to cover all my dark circles, so I think this is a win. I really like it, and it did pretty well of covering my spots as well. So normally if I wasn't like doing anything fun, this is where I would leave it and just like maybe comb my eyebrows. Maybe, but for today I kind of want to apply a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and just set everything with a powder, as well as apply some blush, maybe comb my eyebrows, and then add some lashes, because that is what I like to do. So I'm gonna do that. Whether I'm wearing a ton of makeup or really minimal like this, I've been loving the same lip combo kind of with everything. And the first thing is the Marcelle Velvet Gel Waterproof Lip Liner. I believe these are new. This is in the shade Buff Nude, and I love this color so much. I can't get enough. And then I just like to top it off with kind of a nude gloss. So that pretty well completes the makeup. I really like the way it turned out. My skin looks really flawless with this cream. It looks like really blurred, but also super natural, which is very important. And it doesn't look super dry, which is also key for me. So I really like these. If you guys want to check them out, I will have a link down below. I highly recommend it. This would be a perfect combo if you guys are students, because it's really fast and easy to apply, but it gives you good coverage and you look pretty good, and it's like really natural. So yeah, if you guys want to check them out, I will have a link down below. And other than that, I think this is going to be the end end of the video because I'm just basically literally gonna go get dressed and then go run some errands, as I would, keeping it productive, you guys. And if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up so I can do more videos like this on my channel if you liked it. And of course, subscribe if you are new here, and I will see you lovely people in my next video. Have a great day.